With Hoppers releasing in theaters next week, now seems like the perfect time for me to show off my Pixar film collection. How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and welcome to today's video, where I'm going to be showing off every single Pixar film that I own in every format that I own. I own every single Pixar film, at least one copy of every film that Pixar has ever put out in theaters. It's a wide variety of stuff. I've got VHS tapes, I've got DVDs, I got Blu-rays, and everything in between. So, yeah, I'll be showing these off in release order from the earliest film, Toy Story, to the latest film, Elio, and everything in between. So, enough chit-chat, let's get into it. Just going to start off with this Toy Story VHS. This is, of course, the original release of the tape. If you grew up in the 90s, this is probably what you had. Either this or the Laserdisc, and I do not own the Laserdisc. Should probably get on that one day. Anyway, but yeah, not only did Toy Story get a standard VHS release, later it also got a re-release in the Gold Collection from Disney. So this is a, it's basically the exact same film, just as part of Disney's Gold Collection, which was the collection that they put out after the Masterpiece Collection. Otherwise, it's the same. Next, I'm going to be showing this off. This is technically Toy Story and Toy Story 2 in a single set. This is actually very special to me because this right here is the very first DVD that my family ever owned. When this released on DVD, my family went to Best Buy, got this and a DVD player, and I watched both of these films on repeat non-stop growing up. It was so awesome. So, yeah. Oh, I just realized that Gold Collection DVD is inside there. Cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is the DVD of Toy Story and Toy Story 2. Man, a lot of memories with this. Let me know if you guys had this DVD growing up. Next up is the 3D Blu-ray. Fun fact, the very first date I ever took my girlfriend, now wife, was when Toy Story and Toy Story 2 got a 3D re-release in theaters. And I ended up buying the 3D Blu-ray. I do have a 3D TV, so I get to watch this in 3D whenever I want, and it's fun. Next up is the Disney 100 re-release of Toy Story as part of the Disney 100 packaging. You're going to see a few of these films in this packaging. So when Disney turned 100 years old in 2023, they put out a lot of films, a lot of Disney Pixar films, in these collectible slipcases, and it's just the slipcase. The film underneath is no different than what came before. I didn't have the standard release, so that's new anyway for you guys. But yeah, Disney 100, and they also put out Toy Story on Disney 100 4K Steelbook. This is my 4K copy of the film. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like these steel books. They think they're too simple, and I do agree they're very simple, but I got a soft spot for them. So that was Toy Story. Let's move on now to A Bug's Life, Pixar's second film. So first off, we've got the VHS, and when they released A Bug's Life on VHS, they actually did something really unique at the time. They released variants. So you could pick up one of 5 characters as the face of the tape. Everything about the film itself and the rest of it, besides just the front, is identical. It's just the front that's different. And I have these two. There's 5 total. I am on the lookout for the other 3 whenever I see them. Although usually when I see them out in the wild, it's just these 2. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, and then A Bug's Life also got a re-release as part of Disney's Gold Collection in the early 2000s. Otherwise, same film. Like, all these re-releases are all the same film. Nothing about them is different. I ended up picking up this DVD at some point, and this is, so far, the highest quality version of the film that I own. I own all the Pixar films in 4K except for 7 of them, and you will see those as we get through this. Next up, Toy Story 2. Of course, it got a VHS release, and I already showed off my DVD release. So I believe that the DVD of Toy Story and Toy Story 2 released on the same day as the film originally released on home video. Then we got my 4K of Toy Story 2 as well. You're gonna see a pattern here. A lot of movies that I got on DVD, I never bothered upgrading to Blu-ray. I just skipped straight to the 4K, or I have yet to upgrade at all. To me, DVD is perfectly fine. You know what else is perfectly fine? VHS. This is actually my only copy of Monsters Incorporated, if you can believe it. I just picked this up from Goodwill or something like a few months ago. I've seen the film plenty of times, obviously. I've just never owned it until now. And it comes in this cool, transparent case that lets you see the inside, what's behind it, and the tape itself is this baby blue color. It's really interesting. Next up, we got Finding Nemo. And for the longest time, this was my only copy of Finding Nemo. I had this VHS growing up. This is how I watched the film over and over again. So many memories of that. But I actually do have more copies besides just that. So, this one's really cool. This is the 3D Blu-ray of Finding Nemo. It comes with this nice lenticular slipcover. It comes with 5 discs. Got the Blu-ray, the DVD, a digital copy, and the Blu-ray 3D. There's 2 Blu-rays in here, actually, for the bonus features as well. Yeah, kind of crazy that they fit them all into just this one standard size package, but here it all is. Oh man, I love seeing Pixar films in 3D. There's something really cool about it. I'm so sad they don't release films in 3D on home video anymore. And my latest release of Finding Nemo, the 4K disc. I don't have a slipcover with this, but that's fine. Film looks incredible in 4K, by the way. Next up is my only copy of The Incredibles, and I need to update this so much. I need the 4K of this. Not only is this the DVD, it is a full screen edition. So that means this is the cropped, zoomed in version of the film made for 4x3 TVs. I have a specific memory of going to the store on release day to get this, and the widescreen was sold out, so we settled for the full screen. Maybe we should have held out, maybe we should have gone jump into more stores, but at the time we were just happy to get a copy. We didn't care anything about full screen versus widescreen. So, but yeah, this is my copy of The Incredibles. Yes, I will get 4K eventually. I'll get a 4K of every single Pixar film eventually. Next up, Cars. Widescreen version, yay. Not much to really say about this. It's Cars. It's my DVD that I had growing up. And once again, we've got a Disney 100 Steelbook edition of Cars. This is my 4K copy. And this, like Toy Story, I just don't see a reason to pick up the standard slipcover, case copy of a 4K. If I already have a copy on Steelbook, I just don't see a point. I'm curious to hear how you guys collect, though. Do you guys need to have matching covers on a shelf of they all need to be slip covers, they all need to have matching spines, or are you okay with just getting a copy, any copy like I am? I'd like to hear in the comments. Next is my only copy of Ratatouille. Great film, great film. I still have the slipcover with this. I actually got the slipcover still with most of my DVDs. You just buy them back in the day, you never get rid of the slips, and there you go, easy to keep. Next up is WALL-E. So the DVD, most of you guys probably know this if you have seen the DVD. It comes in this environmentally friendly packaging to help reduce on waste. I believe this is 100% cardboard or close to it. And it would open up like this, maybe a little further, come on out, and the disc is inside. And it's just a way of trying to make the planet a little greener, fitting with the message of the film. And my 4K copy of WALL-E from the Criterion Collection. Oh man, this movie looks incredible with Dolby Vision and all that stuff. It's just great. I don't have many Criterion films, but I was proud to add WALL-E to my collection. It comes with this nice booklet, bunch of extra bonus features. I wish Disney did more Criterion releases. I know why they don't. I understand it. I still wish they did. Next is Up. Not much to really say about this other than that's probably one of my least favorite covers ever. It doesn't even compare to the teaser poster or the release poster of the film. I feel like those are just so much better. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, this was Pixar's first Best Picture nomination. Then I got Up in 4K. I almost prefer this. The simple character portraits, I get it. I don't hate this, but it's just a little too simple. And I don't really like that it's Russell on the front. I would have preferred Carl or maybe Doug. Anyway, next up is Toy Story 3, and we're getting about to the point where I just picked them up as they released in whatever format was available. And, well, I guess it's been that way since the beginning. Except starting with Toy Story 3 is when I personally started buying it. It wasn't just my family buying it. Like, I went out of my way to get Toy Story 3 as soon as it released on home video. Me personally with my own money. Of course, I got Toy Story 3 in 4K. Maybe it's just me, I've never liked this picture of Buzz. I know it was one of the earliest promo pictures of Buzz from Toy Story 3. It sets him apart from the first two films, but he just looks a little off, and I don't really know why. The film looks great in 4K, though. Next up is my latest addition to my collection, Cars 2 in 4K. This was the last Pixar film that I was missing a copy of in order to be able to watch every film from Pixar. So I figured, well, I may as well get the 4K in that case. I will say, you know, people don't like this, but I can't bring myself to hate it. Every time I watch it, every time I think, was it really that good? I watch it, and the answer is no, it wasn't that good, but there's still a little bit of charm to it. It's still enough that I can watch it and have some fun, especially when he's in Japan, now that I understand a lot of those Japanese jokes. Next film, Brave. Oh man, I remember when this came out. Big deal, big deal. Fun fact, Brave was the very first film ever to have a Dolby Atmos track. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if the DVD has that or not. It doesn't look like it does. Just a quick glance at the back. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah. This is one of my wife's favorite films of all time. So, of course, we had to pick up the Blu-ray when it came out. We actually saw this during our honeymoon. It was in theaters around that time. So it was important for us to get a copy of it so we could watch it over and over when it came out on home video. And then we got a copy of Brave from the Disney 100 set. Again, it is a slipcover only. The disc underneath is the standard looking release. But yeah, I'm going after every single Disney 100 release. So I have Brave from Disney 100. I'm still missing a lot, including a lot of Pixar films. For example, Finding Nemo, which I've already skimmed over and I didn't have the 100 version, but it's a long process. It's a slow process. I'm working on it. This is just what I have right now. And I've got Brave in 4K. Again, one of my wife's favorite films. I shouldn't say it's her all-time favorite. It's easily in her top 5, though. And she's a redhead like Mira does. So, yeah, looks great in 4K. Had to get it in 4K when I had the chance when Disney Movie Club was closing. Next is my only copy of Monsters University, but it is a good one. This is the 3D Blu-ray release. It also comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD. Not much to say about this film. It's aight. Next is a tremendous film, though. We got Inside Out. You could see here, bought it from Walmart back when it came out. Or maybe not even when it came out. When did that sticker get there? Anyway, Inside Out, masterpiece of a film. I love this a lot. So, yeah, we got the Blu-ray there. And we got the 4K, just recently upgraded to this. Totally worth it because, oh man, it looks so good in 4K. Pixar films, like, even if it doesn't benefit from a higher pixel count, which a lot of them don't because they just use a 2K DI, you get the HDR and the colors of these animated films just pop off the screen in a way they never could before. Absolutely worth the upgrade. All right, after Inside Out comes The Good Dinosaur, which I jokingly refer to as the okay dinosaur. This, I like this less than Cars 2. That might be a hot take. People always seem to say Cars 2 is the worst Pixar film. I like this less than that, and there's another film coming up that I like even less than this. But yeah, so we've got here is the Walmart exclusive 2016 holiday present themed gold slipcover edition of the film. There were 11 films that released in at that time period, holiday 2016, Walmart, and The Good Dinosaur, and the next film were two of them. I own every single one of them. I made a video about that late last year. And yeah, this is my only copy of The Good Dinosaur as of right now. And again, just like Disney 100, it is just a slipcover. That's what the standard release underneath looks like. But hey, it is a copy of the film. I'm probably not going to rewatch it all that much, but every once in a while I get the urge to binge Pixar, so yeah. Next up, we got Finding Dory. This is my only copy of Finding Dory. So again, it's a Disney one, a Walmart 2016 gold holiday themed slipcover. The release underneath is the same as standard release. Yeah, it's a Blu-ray and DVD. Okay, from here on out, I'm pretty sure every single one of these releases is I only own the 4K. I just don't see a need to get anything else, so I won't spend too much time talking about them. Anyway, we got Cars 3, which, as I remember, was actually Pixar's very first film that they released in 4K. Then we've got, get that out of frame there, Coco. I don't need to say anymore. This is a demo-worthy animated film on 4K. It just looks beautiful. Incredibles 2. It's interesting that the first film is called The Incredibles, and this one is just called Incredibles 2. Where'd the go? What happened to the, John? Anyway, then we got Toy Story 4. This is a Digipack edition from Target. So, how do I open this? It just slips out from the bottom there. So that's what it looks like on the inside, and it folds out to, you get the discs of the film there, and then it also comes with this bonus thing here, little comic booking thing. So yeah, put that back in, close this up. Next is Onward. Yeah, again, for a lot of these, I just don't have much to say. It's just the release. It's in 4K. What else is there to say except my opinion of the film? In which case, Onward is... Next up is Soul, which is... I'm pretty sure this is Pixar's latest film to win the Oscar. It also won the Oscar for Best Score, which means technically it's tied for the most Oscars ever won by an animated film. No film has won more than 2. So... The Academy really hates animation. Next is Luca, which I really enjoy. This is a fun film. I showed it to my wife with this 4K disc instead of the Disney Plus show, and she loved the film a lot, especially the visuals, of course. Next up is Turning Red. I'm not sure why people don't like this. I like this a lot. This is a fun film. I think this is the Disney Movie Club exclusive release, if I remember right. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure this is the Disney Movie Club exclusive cover variant. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And next up is my least favorite Pixar film, Lightyear. I will sum it up like this. The film opens up by saying, in 1995, this is the film that Andy saw. It was not. I can guarantee it. Next up, Elemental. And I know for a fact this is the Disney Movie Club exclusive variant because this is the only way you could own Elemental in 4K without buying the Steelbook. I like this film a lot. I saw this twice in theaters, and man, this is just a tremendous film, especially in 4K. It looks beautiful. People sleep on this one. This is one of Pixar's best films that they've made since Toy Story 3. Like easily top 5 since then. You guys need to see this if you haven't. It's so good. Okay, and then we get to the era of Steelbook only 4Ks, beginning with Inside Out 2. I unfortunately missed out on this when it first released, but a month or two ago, I was browsing eBay. I found a listing for a copy, this copy. I sent a joke offer and they accepted it immediately. So I got this for way cheaper than I should have, and I didn't even know it came with the J card. It was just a listing of the steelbook by itself, and it showed up with the J card. I had to check the listing and double checks, like, wait, didn't it come, did the listing include the J card? No, it didn't, so I got that. Yeah, for a lot cheaper than this thing goes for usually. Also, this is just a tremendous film. Like, this is just a good film overall, honestly. I hope that Pixar continues making films this good. And lastly, the most recent Pixar film released on home video, well, at all, I guess, because Hoppers doesn't release until next week. Elio. Again, Steelbook exclusive if you want the 4K. Most people skipped out on this. I'm pretty sure you could still buy this. It didn't sell out or anything because people didn't see this in theaters. They're not buying the home video, and I don't know why not. This is another good film. I mean, is it a masterpiece like Inside Out 2? No, but it's great. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that pretty much is my Pixar collection. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if anyone's curious what my absolute favorite Pixar film is, well, it varies from day to day. It depends on my mood, but right now, this very moment, my favorite Pixar film is WALL-E. This is one of the best movies ever made, animated or not. The 4K release from Criterion is one of their very finest works ever. And man, if I could recommend one film from Pixar for everyone to watch, if you've never seen a Pixar film, it would be this. But my guess is that most people have seen at least one Pixar film, probably multiple. And that'll bring this video to an end. So thanks everyone for watching. Go and see Hoppers next week, and I'll see you next time when I show off more of my collection, whatever it will be. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.